I love you, honey. Yeah, these folks is giving me a hard time again with basic stuff that I got to get done. So I go in here, right, and I just want people to see the truth of how these people act down here. They really try to act like they running something, like they in control, and they make their own rules. You know what I mean? Depending on who you are. You know what I mean? So I go in here, I find exactly what I need. It has pockets that I could put plates in for for my ribs, right? For like my rib protection. And it's exactly the thing I need. And it velcroed right around. It would have been perfect. And they go out their way to say, "Oh, it don't have a tag, so I we can't sell it." And I'm like, "We can't negotiate a price." Nah, and we have to wait till later today. That's what they'll do. They'll literally try to have you waiting around all day. Like they will make up their own rules. Like, no, that's not even your company policy. I can guarantee it. That makes no sense. Like everything should be tagged first of all. That's your job, so you could do your job, right? Isn't that crazy? Yeah, I saw that, honey. I love you. Means a lot to me. Oh, nice. You can always win with me, honey. Always. You're always the winner. But yeah, I love you more than anything. Are you okay? That's the main thing I'm concerned about. But yeah, I find the perfect thing would have been the perfect paneling for my ribs. You know, I mean, what do you think, honey? Isn't that crazy? They said or tomorrow morning, and then I'm like, okay, well, can I come get it tomorrow morning? Then all you got to do is make a price for it. It takes 2 seconds. They could have just been like, I'll sell it to you for 75 cents. It's a super cheap little thing, right? But I'm not going to find it again. That's the thing. It was perfect. It had the pockets, so I could have put plates in it, and it fit perfect. But now I can't have it just because of them. And that's the thing. They know what I'm doing. Like they know why I need it, right? And that's just what they do down here. They try to get in your way. I'm telling you, they all jealous down here. It's always been like that, bro. That's not even new. That's not new at all. Like that's how folks are in the valley. You know what I mean? So I just want to put it on Front Street for folks so people can see what it is. Like I'm sitting here trying to build my suits. You know what I mean? Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm usually pretty quick about that, honey, because I don't want nobody else, you know, sending me anything. But I'm glad you did. It's very nice. I love you more than anything. What do you think, honey? Man, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's pretty hot, so I really don't need more stuff on the suit. I was looking at some possible like shoulder pads, elbow pads too, but I don't want to wear hockey pads because I'm not wearing hockey pads. So I can't wear hockey pads. But I don't know. We'll figure it out. I think it'll put itself together. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like we've been trying to do what we need to do and get it done. And the devil always tries to get in the way. Yeah, it would have been perfect, man. It had pockets for it, everything. It was perfect. I'm talking, it fit perfect. It would have been like exactly what I need. And then I could have just figured out something to put like plates in there and voila. But I'll have to figure it out in time. We'll figure it out with you. Like when we build our own suits, I'm gonna definitely have to build something like that. I mean, the suit we're building is gonna have protection all over it. But like I said, folks don't get what I do is real. It's a very serious business. So that's what I'm saying. That right there, it ain't gonna matter, but it could be the difference between, uh, like things that are a big deal, like protecting myself and taking care of myself. It could be a huge difference, but this is what these folks do. They did the same thing when I was in high school. This is all the Valley does. All the Valley ever did was try to hold me back. That's what I want people to know. They ain't never helped me with nothing. Never been on my side. Never gave me no money. They still haven't given me any money. I mean, the truth is that like some people are all right. Some people are cool. Like I said, My one homie, he's grown. He gave me them two Razor scooters, right? They're not like electric, they're just the little ones. And like I was actually messing with one yesterday. I was like, man, this little thing like moves. It's kind of cool. I don't know if I could really just ride it for fun, just to get around. But you know, you just slide on it. And then he gave me a little bicycle. So I actually now have like 5 bikes in inventory. They just said that the wheel needs a new inner tube. I think both of them do. They said the back one, but I think it's both of them. But it's a little bike, and it's a pretty nice bike. I tried to see how it worked. I don't think it's working right. I don't think it's just the wheel, but I mean, nonetheless, it is a bicycle. So when you get here, honey, we can fix all of them up because it just takes money. They'll fix them all up brand new. You take them to the bike shop, say, I don't know what the issue is, but can you figure it out? I'll pay you. And I need you to figure out what's wrong with it and fix them all. And there's 5 of them. And we'll have 5 bikes to choose from to go out and ride, you know? And we can even customize them, add stuff. We can do whatever we want once we have the money. That's why I'd be like collecting stuff, because I know when it comes go time with the money, we can do anything. Hold on, I'm gonna go in here and get a water. I'll be right back. Wait for me, honey. All right, I'm right back. That guy's got a bike right there. He's riding. I literally feel like walking up to these dudes on their bicycles, like, "Yo, would you sell that?" People don't get. I'm a street hustler. I'm a figure out how to get to the money. That's what folks don't get. Like that's why I'm working so hard right now. Like these people don't even know what I'm doing. Like it ain't just about getting to this goal. We gonna make money regardless. Like I got to go hard. My phone plan is due on the 21st. I'm probably not gonna have the money to pay it. I mean, I could have it, but hold on. Like I might have it, but I don't even know if I'm going to or not. But like I'm not gonna want to put it into that. So it's not looking like I'm gonna be able to pay the phone plan this month again, but it's not due till the 21st. You know, and it just sucks because I want to be in touch with Christina, with my honey, and I want to be able to be on here, but unless I don't know if I really start, you know, pulling back on what I'm spending at all, which is all just to eat, I'm gonna have to like go without. I don't know. That's the only way. It might be what I have to do. I don't know. Might have to make some adjustments. Try to see if I can eat for free again. I got to figure it out. You know. But the point is, right now I'm trying to go hard, honey. If you look at the channel, I got all these new videos up. I'm not getting notifications. Let me check your messages. Hold on. All right, I'm back. Tried to read your messages. I can't really type because I'm holding this water. At least the guy was nice. I mean, you know, it is what it is. He was like, our policy now. Yeah, I know who that come from. I know exactly where that come from. I'd be looking right at you like, yeah, I know. They got the little secret undercover jealous ones. Like they think I don't know about them. Like, yeah, you know exactly what you do. You be talking behind my back, and you think you're someone because you got a job. Like, yeah, and I got to do me and do what I got to do. But shout out to the other guy. He was nice. Thank you for having a heart and being a human being and a normal person. There we go. There's a box. But thank you for that. But yeah, I bet you anything that's from that other dude. You know, some of them are just jealous, man. Like I said, they'll smile right in front of your face, true, and act like they cool with what you're doing, and then they not. They be low key jealous and envious, and you know what I'm saying? You know, not really being supportive, but that's what they do. They smile right in front of your face and want to dismantle everything you're doing. I remember when they was the same one saying he's Batman every day, like it was the coolest thing ever. Like when I was in the whole costume, like hot as hell, you know. Now we've evolved. See, people will fake love you. A lot of people say they love you in vain, but Christina doesn't. She really loves me. But hold on, let's see what that is. A lot of folks will say they love you in vain. It's a fact. When they think you nobody, they all love you. When you start building something that really has substance and is making some dough and making some money, which is why I have to stick with this and struggle and get called every name in the book and get looked down on and get put down and get what when I'm down and everything I went through, man. I heard so many of these people and they be from down here too and from all the same culture. It's like, dude, you know, this is my country. And they'll be talking right behind your back saying you're homeless, saying you're all these things that you're not. Like, where do y'all get off doing that? Like, do you understand that y'all literally come over here and copy the clothes I wear? They be all trying to be like me down here. They try to dress like me and my folks. They try to talk like me, walk like me. Y'all want to be me so bad it's unreal, but then you got something negative to say. See what I'm saying? That's why Batman bring back the reality of what country you in. You're trying to be like me. Y'all want to go shop at Hollister and American Eagle and stuff. Come on, bro. Give me a break, man. You know, be proud of who you is, bro. Like real talk. Like like it is what it is. Like, like every now and then I'll embrace that side of me. I'll wear them little, like cool caps and stuff from down here, or I'll deal with the fashion with the shirts, with the collared shirts and stuff, but it fits me because I'm that. But these folks down here, they be trying to be like me. But then they don't have nothing positive to say. I just can't understand that, man. It's just the backwardsness, you know what I'm saying? The hypocrisy. And they're comfortable with it, right? Because y'all come over here and you think that everything is free. You live and do things the way that y'all do it over there, and it's not good, man. It really ain't right, bro. You got to respect the soil, man. How you doing, man? So I mean, at the end of the day, it just is what it is. Feel me? It is what it is. I'm not going to change my energy of who I am, man. I know who I am, bro. You know what I mean? That's the thing people don't get. Like, I go through this. I deal with it every day. You know what I mean? By the way, honey, please keep telling me how you feeling and what's going on. I'm hoping I get notifications. If you're still listening, try to let me know. But I'm definitely worried about you. I'm just trying to do everything right now. At the same time, I'm tired, doing the best I can, But what you coming around for? I saw you over there. They think they fooling somebody. That's the craziest policy I ever heard of. That ain't crazy, y'all? Oh, we're not supposed to give out water. It's hot as hell out here. Look what just happened to my girlfriend. I mean, are you serious? But that makes sense. And I don't get mad. I don't get upset because there's no point in doing so. You understand? But I just know how to talk publicly and get a difference made. And I'm going to bring it up. Like, every one of these businesses and establishments, you're here for the people. You serve the people. Okay? Y'all are public servants. Your job is to give people water. Real talk. Really, y'all should be feeding people for free. Seriously. All y'all, all these companies, like, what are you talking about? Water is free, bro. You got to have water. And y'all need to put trash cans everywhere so people can throw away their trash so they're not littering. Because you literally like force it that way where they have to, right? Because you don't have a trash can anywhere. You don't have open bathrooms. Come on, bro. Y'all folks be trying to do things in a fashion that make no sense. And then they be wondering, how come that white man's winning? Because I do things in a way that makes sense. This is America. You see, in America, you never go without. In America, it's impossible. And y'all are making this like a third world country. Like I'm sorry, but real talk, all y'all got to go. Real talk, all you. I'm telling you straight up, all y'all got to go. Get out of here with that nonsense. Go somewhere else. All you. Feel me? I don't care what company you work for. I don't care what you talking about, bro. You know what I mean? Don't even start with me with that nonsense. Y'all folks is funny. Why do you think that's half the reason I do this, to make a statement so that people understand reality and where you at? Folks want to not know where they at. I was talking, saying the truth about them in these rap battles right in front of their face. They were sitting there talking about, man, blah blah blah. I would do this. You ain't gonna do nothing. You know what I mean? They was talking about, do you see where you at? You know where? Of course I know where I'm at, and I'm dissing you in front of all of you. So I mean, it is what it is. It's just like every day. I couldn't believe that one dude really told me that. That dude, I'm sorry, but that dude that was he just gave me weird vibes, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like you just gave me weird vibes, and he had the channel. Like you really gave me weird vibes. Like you weird. Like he said he was like obviously you like a CEO at Cardia's Dollars or something. Like first of all, why are you talking to me? Because we all know what happened with me and Cardia's Dollars. We all know. We all know what I survived. We all know I stood up to everyone. What are you talking about? I was getting busy right in front of the CEOs. But like, why would I want to talk to a CEO like outside? Like for what? Like, yeah, you have that weird mentality. Like you really think that you can minimize what I'm doing, bro. Ain't no CEO anywhere close to me with this working out stuff. I mean, you're crazy, son. Dude said, yeah, I do 12, 13 muscle ups. Looking like that? The hell you do? See what I'm saying? People want to feed me a line of nonsense and line of, you know what? You don't do no 12, 13 muscle ups looking like that. You super thin. Like, what are you talking about, bro? You like rail thin. Like, are you serious? Like, that's what they think. You see what I'm point? My point? Like, they gotta bring you down to their level. That's my issue. Like, I'm not just like this way. I'm a nice guy. I'm a good guy. That's why I try to be polite and respectful to whoever. You know, and when I see him again, I'm gonna be polite and respectful. You know, because you're entitled to your opinion, but I can just see it in your eyes that you all have an agenda and you want some nonsense. Like, I ain't the one. You already know about me, bro. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna sit there and argue with you. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna get into it with you for what? You're wasting my time. You know what I mean? That's the thing. Like you telling me, oh, I should waste my time. Let's have fun. Well, I'm not here to have fun. I'm here to make money. If you ain't putting money in my pocket, what are you talking to me for? You see what I'm saying? That's why your mentality. Like they think if they wake up every day and they go work a job, they think they compete with me. Boy, you is insane. You're delusional. You know how hard I work? I train harder than any Olympic athlete in the world. I train a million times harder than Mike Tyson. Straight up. And I'm way stronger and way quicker. You know what I mean? This is what these folks don't get. They think they can dismiss reality. There was a dude that worked at the Gold's Gym back in the day. Y'all remember the two twins? And remember how mad he got when I told him basic reality? Let me get away from this. I'm going to walk over here. Oh, hold on. Just give me a minute. Thank you, honey. I'm just walk on the outside for right now. Then I might chill out for a sec. It's still early, right? I was like 3:20. Yeah, I got plenty of time. So, do you get what I'm saying, honey? Like, how would you take that? Like, shouldn't I have a right to feel the way I feel? Like, what? Do walk up to me, start making false claims? I do 12, 13 muscle ups. I work out at that part too. No, you don't. Quit lying. Quit lying on you. You know what, homie? I done been out there for this entire 2+ years of been Batman. I go out there, work out, and then I'd walk 30 miles a day and be Batman in Brownsville. Boy, stop it. You don't know nothing about hard work. Looking like that. You can look at my physique in 2 seconds and tell there's no comparison between us. You know what I mean? And this is something I do every day. That's what these folks don't get. Like, I'm not even operating at top capacity. I barely sleep. You know, if I get the right rest and the right nutrition and all that, I'm on a whole nother level. You folks is funny. Real talk. What do you think about that, honey? Said, yeah, I got a pull-up bar. I think the one you're using is easier. Every pull-up bar is the same regulation. That's a pull-up bar. Like, see, that's the people I don't play with people like you. I don't play them games. Like, you guys to get up out my face, talking some nonsense delusion that doesn't exist. And they do it on purpose. I swear, somebody sends them and just does it like, and then says that they doing something. Like, you're not accomplishing anything. You're weird as hell. Y'all folks is mad weird, bro. Like, real talk, you on some real weird stuff, bro. And it's just, I don't know what that is, but ain't nobody playing with me. Don't come around me with that weird nonsense and expect me to put up with it. I'm gonna put you in your place like I did him. What? Yeah, I know. I think about it after, and I'm like, yeah, that dude didn't make any coherent sense. What is he talking about? It's just weird, homie. Like, real talk. Y'all be weird. You know what I mean? Oh, honey, here's the Red Pill Canal. It's everywhere is quick territory, baby. Said quick territory. Hold up. Trying to see what's in the street here, but you can never get a moment's peace with these people. It's going to take 8 days just to drive straight. I'm not even playing. If I filmed this vehicle right here, it would take about 8 days for it to get over here. And they're on a street where you're supposed to drive. And it would be like a whole family. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous how they live down here, like canned sardines. It's ridiculous how they do things. I mean, for y'all to think that you make sense is just hilarious, because you don't. None of you. You never have, and you never will. But they all want to have an opinion. These people so lost, they think I'm their entertainment. I'm not your entertainment. I'm Batman. I go to work. You know what I mean? Honey, you got to look at this video, too, on my community wall when you have a chance. Look at this dude. Look, he's going to take 8 days. I'm sitting here waiting on you. I'm trying to see something. Hey, bro. So, what was I saying? I don't even know what the hell they talking about. What I think. I'm just saying that's what they do. They want to bring you down to their level with words. Like, dude, talk is cheap, bro. Put your money where your mouth is. Talking about compete. You got to pay me to compete. Put up $1,000. I bet you don't have that. And you work. Y'all got jobs. They let you work down here. You work, but you can't put up $1,000. You want a video with me? You pay me $1,000. I'm worth millions. See, that's what I'm saying. They want you to forget who you are. Like, nah, this fake nicey nice stuff. We can do it in a fun way, bro. I'm a grown man. See, they think like you a celebrity. I'm a celebrity that don't get paid right. Hey, you talk to them, you get them to pay my wage right, and then I'll be a nice little fake celebrity for you. Not, I still wouldn't be. I'd still be who I am. I'm a thug and a gangster. I'm the mob. I'm not a play toy. I'm not your teddy bear. Like, what? What I think? Who cares what someone else does? Right. But that's what I'm saying. I didn't ask him any of this. He's just volunteering me nonsense. He walked up to me. They all be approaching me. What equipment someone else uses? You're not comparing yourself to anyone. Exactly my point. You post you. Right. Your workouts. I also think if someone wants to compare, they would ask for the comparison, not volunteer it. It's weird that he was like that. I think dude was weird. Right. Mad weird. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm sitting here, you approaching me, and I'm sitting there looking at you like, bro, is you gonna ever get to the point? What is you even talking to me for? You know, like that's the thing. They look up to me and admire me like they a fan. He's a CO. Yeah, I hear you, Fido. So sitting there crying. Wham. So yeah, like I said, yeah, homeboy's sitting there talking his nonsense, right? And yeah, like that's my point. Like, did you really just say compete? He walked up to me. That boy said, looking like a whole stick, talking about, and he a CEO at Cardiazalis, talking about, yeah, we can compete in muscle. Boy, you is delusional. You can. How about this? You go get the biggest prisoner in Carriazalas that I already backed down in actual reality, either in your jail or in the streets. You get the biggest guy in there you can get and bring him out there and have him compete with me. And I'm gonna put him to shame on them bars. I'm gonna make him look silly. How about that? Because you ain't competition. You're nowhere near me. Talking about muscle ups, like it matters how many you can do. Bro, I'm 3 times your size. Like, please stop playing with me. Please stop talking to me like I'm some little guy when I'm huge. I mean, you can look at my videos, bro. Like, they don't get, like, you don't seem to get it. There's a difference between pure muscle and being thin. It's just the problem. I always get underestimated, bro. I'm stronger than the biggest guys in the world. Like, they talk about like Eddie Hall and that other dude, and they're like, what he did was impossible. What he did was do some crazy stuff to his body that he should have never done to prove a point of nonsense that he's slow, that he's gonna deadlift some weights that don't even matter. You remember that big guy, and then he had the nosebleed and all that. Yeah, they be promoting that like it's cool. How it's literally supposed to be impossible. He didn't do nothing. Nobody cares about those lifts. That's not a lift. That's just nonsense. Like, it has nothing to do with strength. It's not applicable unless you're picking something or someone up, which you're not going to do because you don't have the heart, because y'all don't even get in the mix. All them bodybuilders, you know why folks bodybuild? Because they scared to get in the mix. They scared to get busy. See, we are not the same. I'm not about to let y'all little homies play with me. Real talk. I'll tell you straight up what it is, bro. I did bar security for like 7 years, bro. Like, little homies like, you ain't nothing, bro. I was coming up against dudes 4 times your size and winning easily. Flawless. You understand? Like, I don't know who you think you're talking to, but I ain't the one. It ain't me. You know what I mean? And that's my thing, bro. We like, I'm an Austin live wire. We don't play these games, bro. Y'all on that Valley stuff. Boy, stop it. Like, seriously, stop that. And that's what they do. Oh, I got a gripe. Care what your gripe is? You're from. You know what I mean? Like, bro, why don't you say the truth that you don't even have a real job? Right? Real talk. Like, I'm sorry, but you don't have a real job. The CEOs Gonzalez that work there, I was in there. They just go in there and do nothing. Facts. You don't have a job. You just, like I said, you have a facilitated fake environment. Ooh, how about that? That's what you have. All right. Don't talk to me unless you're willing to hear reality, because I ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing. I'm gonna tell you what it is. You feel me? You could think I'm a whatever guy. That Batman, he's not nice. He's mean. Well, right? No, I'm equal. I'm about getting paid and getting money. See, if you walked up to me and said, yo, I'm completely nowhere close to you, and said reality, I'd like to pay you to do your training, then we can talk business. Other than that, well, it missed me what I'm talking about. But I do 12, 13 muscle ups. I don't, I mean, what, with your video game console controller? For real? Wait, is that what you mean? Because you sure as on the car, I'll tell you that, looking like that. Boy looked like he weighed 60 pounds soaking wet. Talking about you a security CO. You a rent to security guard, son. Can't be serious. He thought I was trying to be nice. That's weird. $1,000. I'd like to see him put up $20. Right? They won't, because they either ain't got it or no, they will lose. They don't have it, honey. None of these folks down here have any money. That's the whole problem. That's half the issue. You know what I mean? Honey, if my cape, because I'm always walking through the grass, and you know how they like put stuff on the grass and all that, if my cape touches my water where I drink, it ain't gonna matter, right? Like, I keep drinking it. If I can't control my cape has a mind of its own, and I go by cars, and I don't know what it could be touching, I'm just, you know, I think about stuff like that. You think it'd be fine though, keep drinking it? Kind of don't have a choice. It's hot as hell out here. So I'd rather be hydrated. Still got more than half the water left. I got it for a reason. I'm gonna drink it. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't understand people. I don't understand how I'm supposed to understand people. Um, it's just a waste of my time. You know what I mean? It honestly, truly is a waste of my time. It's, dealing with folks like that, and that's what I'm saying. Just quit approaching me, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I knew as soon as I saw you in your eyes, I knew you was on some nonsense. That's what you don't get. And I was looking through a window, and that's how they don't get. They have no idea what level I think on. Like, I'm so far ahead of you, bro. I could see the evil little cowardice in your eyes. Real talk. And they all shook too. They all shook and scared. Like, he talking to me like shaking, nervous. That's a fact. Talking to me like, oh, I mean, we could do it in a fun way. Like, come on, bro. This is a little homie, bro. A little homie trying to talk big homie stuff. Stop. But yeah, like I said, you would have a job like that, right? Because you a soldier boy running town. Right. Anybody who works a job as a CO, I'm sorry, but you ain't no real street dude, and you for sure ain't strong. That's the thing. Like, but these folks don't even know how to train. Y'all don't listen. Y'all see my workout routine. They still be thinking they know what they doing. Y'all work out for looks. Y'all work out so you can look a certain way. Y'all like C Styles. Honey, C Styles got to be like in his 40s or 50s. He going out to clubs like he's still 19. I saw your little video, C Styles. You hilarious, bro. I'm just keep it real. You've been a joke. Like, ask anybody in the valley, they're going to tell you that boy can't rap. I played ball with him on camera and made him look silly and wasn't even trying. Like, real talk. And like, I don't have nothing against him. It's just the honest truth. Like, I'm not even talking anyway. You can't lie. I mean, they used to tell this dude for years, you can't rap. Why do you still try? Everybody says and thinks the same thing. Everyone. Like, I don't know what he thinks he is. Like, I get you trying to show out and act like, oh, I got some money, showing every drink you get at every club, my Saturday night. That's fine. And while you're having your Saturday night, I'm just sitting down chilling. I watch movies on my phone and I chill. I don't go anywhere. I don't go out. I don't do none of that. I'm not looking for women. I got one. Like, we totally different. But see, where I'm sitting and what I got, I actually own it and paid cash for it all and paid over 8,500 in land taxes. You'll never know the feeling. Real talk. And that CO was doing the same thing, asking me, where do you live at? I'm Batman. I live with God. You feel me? And I told him, like, I ain't got nothing. I ain't hiding from nobody. That's what they do. They talk about, where do you live? I live in what I own. Like, please get up off of that. Like I said, they're trying to send subliminal messages because that's what they do. I'm telling you, they work with the red triangles. It's clear he was contacted by the red triangles. And then they talk about where I live, and they're alluding, trying to make a statement without saying it. They're alluding to the games that they play on here. You see what I'm saying? They're trying to pretend that they have power with phones and stuff, and that they're going to do anything. You're not going to do anything. You'll do diddly squat is what you'll do. You won't do anything. You understand? And it's never you people. It's always someone else, right? That's all they do. Run to other people and whine. Feel me? Ain't nobody going to do nothing. Do you think people are going to play with the Batman, much less where I live? I don't live anywhere, bro. Like, do you understand? I got bat caves outside even. I'm liquid. I can move around. I could be anywhere out here. You have no idea, bro. I run the valley. You don't know me. See, that's my point. Folks, it's simple. I don't live anywhere. Literally, I don't. I have multiple spots. I own buildings, bro. You got me twisted. Talking about that nonsense. You ain't going to do nothing. You'll sit there and you'll watch me succeed. Yeah. And me and Christina, we're going to build a real estate empire. So asking me where I live going to be real funny real soon, because I've always had multiple estates, 50-acre properties, sold them for 100K, and I deal with real estate mobily. So like, I always have multiple properties. Feel what I'm saying? So I literally, if you ask me, the answer is I don't live anywhere, because it's the truth. Because I'm always mobile. If you notice, I'm always out moving around. Where do I live? For what purpose? It's a weird question. You know what I mean? Like, and they all ask that, all of them. The corrupt ones and the departments, they ask that question. Like, that's not weird to keep asking the same thing. Yeah, because they're all talking to each other and they're all corrupt. See what I'm saying? So now we got a CEO at Carrizales that, could have possibly, I mean, what he's discussing and talking about, let's get real, is it sounds like he's repeating troll rhetoric, right? Which means, again, the way he's talking, I mean, it almost sounds like you're giving admission of guilt to working with the red triangles, which would be conspiracy, right? And collusion. Do you understand? Like I said, I'm building a federal lawsuit. So the more corrupt officials, I don't care if you're a CO, judge, DA, who have a lawyer, because all of them have kind of come out the box and told on themselves. The more of you that want to keep coming out and doing that, please do. Please do. Please bring it. Please keep telling me who you are and how all y'all corrupt and you're all on the same page calling each other. Y'all got Discord chats behind the scenes. See what I'm saying? I'm just saying the truth. I give everybody a fair, equal chance. I try to be nice to everybody. You know what I'm saying? These folks, they are in positions, they could have gave me jobs. They didn't. Still be nice to you. I still have respect for you. Seriously. Still got love for you. You know what I mean? I'm a good guy. You know, people have done all sorts of stuff towards me. I stay being a good guy. You know why? Because life's about having compassion. No matter what somebody does to you, it's about forgiveness. I'm moving forward. We're all here to work together. So these folks, they want to complain, but you the one who's on some weird stuff. I'm not going to let you lie. That's all. If you talk, just make sense. You ain't got no way to fade me or get at me. I thought you learned by now. I'm unfadable. Yeah, I'm building a real estate empire already actively, actually. Like, I'm land grabbing. I don't know what y'all talking about. See, I deal with equity. I don't deal with cash. Because when you deal with equity, you get way farther in the game. See, I'm not about money. I'm not out trying to fake it like C Styles. See what I'm saying? I ain't at clubs trying to have my little throw and my little fade and act like and looking around like this is like he's stuck in the 70s and 80s. Like that boy think he Enrique Iglesias. Oh, for real. That boy think he Enrique. He be going out to them clubs. He was at the bar. I saw it all on there. You went out to the bar. That's where all the corrupt lawyers go that work for the Cameron County Courthouse, the most corrupt courtroom in the nation, buddy. Yeah, that's what they do. They go out there, the lawyers, they all get drunk, and then they sit there and commit felonies, right? Right? Remember? Right? Remember? Just like Sam did? Remember what Sam did? Right? Tried to fake challenge me. Said, you're a lawyer. And guess who he's friends with? Gus Elizondo. These fools think they fooling somebody. This already came out in the reads and said, this is all about your neighbor's jealousy. Yeah, Gus. And all these other folks, the same people who've been targeting me since high school and everything, because, oh, they jealous and they can't play ball like me because y'all are short. That's my problem? Sorry, but what? You folks is going to do what? You'll do nothing. You do nothing. You're powerless. I don't care about Valley or Brownsville. See, I'm above you. Always will be. Always. You understand? He got mad as hell, too, when they got their karma one time. You've been getting your karma. Like, look at you. You settled. I mean, come on, man. Real talk. Y'all be in relationships, too, where your partner is your karma. Real talk. Every day you got to wake up and look at that thing. Oh, man, I settled. For real. Who laughing, huh? Who get the last laugh for real, boy? What? Real talk. That boy was complaining, whining. Said, what? Boy, you evil as hell. You was there when I got set up the first time. You was right there at the court hearing when I was in cuffs right behind me. You think I couldn't see you or something? They think they hiding. They think they're invisible. They're like roaches. That boy thought he was invisible. Like, yeah, I know you pulled the strings for this, boy. And guess what? My case beat itself. The judge looked at the paper and laughed hysterically. Come on, son. You know, people know what it is, man. Y'all is funny. Yeah, they just want to sit there and, oh, I'm jealous of you. I don't like you. You don't gotta like me. I'm not here for you to like me. I'm here for you to stay out my way, though. You know, like you're gonna sit here and pretend you're playing with me. No, I'm a grown man. See what I'm saying? Man, folks, it's funny, bro. Can you imagine having a partner like that? You got to wake up and look at them. Another day of my karma. I bet the first thing they do, I bet you the first thing that Gus do when he wake up is look on YouTube and say, oh, it's that Batman. Oh, for real. I bet you anything. That boy saw me when I was working over there, the one that y'all paid off, the other one, so he could fake fire me, right? You can't fire me from a job. I don't work for you. Smart one, I'm an independent contractor on taxes. I literally did not work for you. So I said, give me my check, and you had to. What? Funny as hell. And then the same one that these people bribed and paid off, the Red Triangles, right? An illegal underground organization that nobody has done anything about. Not one of them does their job. They're all working with them, right? Literally colluding with them, which is prison time and federal prison time. And They paid him off. He lost both jobs and got ran out the neighborhood. By the Batman. Yeah. Then he tried to complain and be a soldier boy run to tell him, and that didn't work either. Then they said, well, don't be so much of a vigilante. And they thought it was funny. Real talk, they was laughing. They thought it was funny because they know what's happening. They know what's good. And I told them, well, I mean, if they quit gang stalking, I thought that guy was all right. I think he was actually looking out for me. I don't think he was all bad like the rest of them. Like real talk. I asked his name. He told me he was nice. I think like he told me, he just said like, basically like, I don't want you to, get caught up because of these people, like, yeah. And so he understands what I'm dealing with. Got a lot of people jealous, man. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. I think it's hilarious. I'm telling you, first thing Gus do every day, I guarantee you, is click on that there YouTube. Honey, can you come to the kitchen? No, I'm watching Batman. Quit bothering me. You're my karma. That's what he said. Oh, I love it. I love it. I'm sorry, but it's hilarious. I talked about Bellamy, and I don't know if Bellamy's wife is subscribed to me. It's hilarious. Y'all folks is funny as hell. I love it. Yeah. Oh, Bellamy's wife is a fan. It could be a different one, but it sure as hell sound like it. That's funny. You folks is hilarious. That's what I'm saying. These folks messed around and made me a star. Oh, I love it. I love it. It is too funny, bro. Here, let me see if my honey's here. Uh, honey, you're funny. Like you're really on point. It's awesome. See, my honey Christina, I mean, let's just get real. She has an aversion to the fake authority because they have no authority. She has an aversion to that in them. She doesn't like them for good reason. I don't think any of us really do, but like I try to be nice. Some of them are cool. They're not all the same, but overall, they're just never good news or good people, and they're always out to get you. It's the truth. They never want to support you. You know, I'm just sorry, but it's the truth. These other ones, like I said, they still ain't put no money on my Cash App. They ain't done nothing for me, knowing I could use the help, and they work. Like if you work, you got no excuse, bro. If you got a job down here, you shouldn't have no problem getting by. If you got time to do other things, it's nothing to send at least $5. Seriously, that just means you don't want to help. It means you're selfish. It means you're against me. So it is what it is. And that's all. I just call them how I see them. You know, people can like it or love it or hate it. I could care less, but I'm gonna say what it is. You feel me? So at the end of the day, yeah, she has an aversion, all that. And I did not know that, honey. Is that really true? Did correctional officers, COs, they failed the police academy, sir? I didn't know that. That's really how it works. I don't know anything about it. I've never had anything to do with them. I don't know how it works. That's really how it works. They failed the police academy. Is that true? I believe that. That's what I'm saying. Like, you're already someone who's settled. It's always the failures too that be talking and worried about me. They're narcs. Sam was the same way. He was all worried about me. He wanted to drag me down. He tried to get me banned from the bar for telling him off. Like, bro, you challenged me, and I said, dude, you're a lawyer. And you're the one talking to me. Like, why are you even approaching me? The dude next to me literally was like, like he wants your, like, come on, bro. Like you so weird. It's unbelievable. Oh, because Gus told you to do that? Gus is a lawyer. He's a lawyer. He works for the courtroom. That means he knows the DA. He knows all of them. So there's no way that you can put it past them and say, oh, they don't know about these things happening and what's going on. Come on, man. They knew everything. You don't understand? Just like Sam shoulder bumped me in the courtroom. That's illegal as hell. That's literally a charge. That's a felony. You know what that's called. But it was okay, right? And when I tried to say something about it, y'all don't let people talk. Like, no, it's the most corrupt courtroom in the world, the Cameron County courtroom here. And I'm not ever going to let people forget it. What you mean? What? Y'all corrupt as hell. Y'all, everything you do is corrupt and breaking the law. No, the truth is that they all need to lose their jobs, right? If anyone was doing their job, they should have full investigations launched to look into all the criminal activity they're all doing and what they're supporting and the people they're targeting, like me, innocent folks. And that's what should be looked into, not all this other nonsense. See what I'm saying? So, yeah, no, bro, you could look up the headlines in the news. There's judges doing like 70 years. They ain't never getting out of prison for accepting bribes, okay, of way lesser amounts than what I've seen. I had 300,000 plus in a bank account. I made millions of dollars every year consecutively. I don't have to do what y'all do. I don't get money illegally. I get all my money legal off hard work. I make independent capital. My whole life, every dime I've ever made has been legal, by the book. But that's why you jealous. See, these folks, I'm telling you, they hustle backwards and they can't make money. That's your problem. It's not my fault. Don't take it out on me. You know what I mean? And they all make these false claims. It's the same thing that Sam did back in the day, talking about, oh, well, you're talking about money. I got a check for $3,000 in my pocket. I mean, you made that up though, number one. Number two, you don't make money like that. Being a lawyer, you don't get paid that much. And when I was just cooking, I was making more money than judges and lawyers in Austin. You ain't talking about nothing. See, I don't come from this little place here on the map. I come from the real deal. Let me try to get past this one. I come from the real deal, Holyfield, America, and I've been all over it and been a boss everywhere. I lived in North Carolina, dude. I was taking creatine at that time. I was huge. I looked bigger than Vin Diesel. I looked like a walking statement of you know what, right? Rob Rack's not the you know what symbol of YouTube. I am. I'm the one who looks good. Are you serious? Have you seen yourself? Do you own a mirror, Rob Wack? They ain't got a mirror in that Roach Motel room? Boy, y'all is funny. Good talk. Y'all be funny as hell. And they'll just act. Like down here, they'll act. They'll act like what I'm saying ain't a fact. Real talk. Like, yeah, and I'm right in front of all y'all's faces kicking the truth. And they can't handle it. See, that's why I come out here. I got more power than the mayor of Brownsville. The mayor of Brownsville, I have a video up of a poster of him. He looked just like the dude in the new Batman movie who's talking about, well, I thought we were getting a boost in the election polls. The super corrupt one, I bet you anything he corrupt. Anything. Because they're all corrupt. You know what I mean? So like Batman is the worst nightmare ever because I'm going to find out and bring it all to fruition. This is my job, dude. I'm Batman, the world's greatest detective. I'm going to figure out if he corrupt. That's going to be my next thing. I forget his name. I'll remember. I think he's the mayor of Brownsville. Yeah, and I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to start doing some research and trying to figure out, are you corrupt or are you a real one? You know what I mean? Because they just got him on these posters where he has a little fake smile. You could tell he's a little entitled brat, and everything has been handed to him. Is that not a fact? You're not tough at all. I mean, you're not a man in any way, shape, or form. That's right. I'm talking about the mayor of Brownsville. Calling you out, boy. Real talk. We can have a conversation too. Anytime we can have a live interview. And you can tell me if you corrupt or not. Do you want to have a conversation with the Batman in person, live on air on my show? We can do it. I think it'd be good. It might help your campaign, whether you're already elected or not. You still have to maintain appearances like Bruce Wayne, right? You understand? I mean, if you're not corrupt, it'll help your campaign, right? Because if you is corrupt, I'm going to tell you something. If you is corrupt and I find out, right, don't you think that that's going to affect things? Noted, if you pay attention to reality of how big of a voice I have. And see, that's what they were trying to prevent. Sam said word for word, the corrupt lawyer that works for the DA in the Cameron County courthouse. He said, "You have a voice. I hope you use it for good." No, you don't. You don't want me to have a voice at all. Use it for good, but you're pure evil. How does that make sense? You see what I'm saying? They a walking contradiction, bro. They really think they cute out here. They think they cute. Like, okay. I guarantee you every politician within Brownsville politics is corrupt. Guaranteed. Because it's a network. See, what I've exposed is an underground conspiracy that's not only it's nationwide and it's worldwide. These people are all connected and they're all Masons. I'm telling you, like Deuce King in Austin, that's why every time he would mess up a vehicle because he can't drive, they'd lend him another free vehicle. Who the hell does that? Who can't drive a G-Wagon and gets into a you know what? And I'm not talking about no little fender bender. I'm talking about for real. And they say, oh, no problem, Deuce. You're so enabled. Here's a Lamborghini. Here's another car to go ruin because you clearly can't drive. No repercussions, no nothing. But my license suspended for this long off of tickets they lied about in other counties. All the other ones here, I paid them all. I'm good. You see what I'm saying? Like, bro. And then you send people online to start talking and running their mouth, and they ain't said one thing that exists. What was the point of that? Yeah, you might have created some anger. I mean, wow, that anger really helped you out. I mean, you didn't just get Batman all over the case, figuring out everything, right? What a good decision. See, with these folks, they're not too bright, you know? Said, and yes, every single prison recruit, washout recruits, washout police academies. Oh, okay. And every washout applies. They're all failures. That's crazy. I did not know that. You're saying every CO has failed the police academy? Every single one? That's incredible. I did not know that. See, Christina be teaching me things I don't know. She's about the only person who's smarter than me. I'll give her credit all day. I'm a genius. She's smarter than me. She knows things I don't. She's very intelligent. She's extremely with it. So yeah, I guess folks thought like, I don't know. I mean, I think they thought I was something to play with. I mean, if I was something to play with, how am I this menacing? You know, how am I speaking this much truth? I told you, like Tupac said, every time I speak, I want the truth come out. What did he say? Exactly what I'm doing, because I know what I'm doing is destroying them. I'm destroying them. You understand? That's what folks don't get. Like, I'm literally like Tupac. I have been this entire time. I was the one in and out of jail. I'm the dude from the street. I'm the one living that thug life. And I'm educated and intellectual and intelligent. And when you are both, man, they can't mess with you, bro. They can't hold a 10-foot pole to you. They can never touch me. Feel me? And then you blessed by God. Feel what I'm saying? And divinely protected. Boy, stop it. Folks ain't got an answer for the Batman. That's the facts. That's what this is. Yeah. No, I was quiet for a long time. Now I'm gonna tell everything. Yeah, I don't tell on folks. I just tell the truth. Feel me? That's crazy. I did not know that, honey. That's interesting. Every CO is a police academy washout. They failed the police academy. Huh. Hell, when they picked me up there in Austin, because the guy on the tractor snitched. The one that looked like he was from down here, he was Superman. He just sit on that tractor and stare at me. And he snitched. And then these people called somehow or whatever, right? And when they picked me up there, I don't know, but on the trip down here, the one that was driving me, he was super cool. Super cool. He stopped and I was with another one that was being transported from TDC or whatever, the prison. And I mean, he was cool too. And like, I enjoyed the trip with him. He was all right until we got to the jail. And then he was a little bit jealous and said some things low key that didn't make sense. You know what I mean? Just more of their little snide remarks talking about, oh, a Colgate smile. You see, like, y'all think that I don't go through. People say weird things to me. I just brush it off. I mean, to talk about and say something like that, I mean, it just means you got no moral compass, brother. I mean, you know, you're not even asking what I survived. It's like that one lady who like her literal daughters were fans of me and they were like, yo, can we get a video? Can we get a picture? Sure. No problem. I do that for anybody, right? And she tried to dismiss it towards them, but she's with me taking the picture, all smiles, goes out of her way, doesn't even let them take the picture like they asked. Like, what the hell? Overbearing much? And then sits there and says, Did you have a you know what problem at any point? No, I don't believe that. Did I ask you what you believe, you crazy local lady? I don't care what you believe. I mean, you could take one look at me and tell I've never had that problem. Why do you all assume that because somebody has what I have going on, which ain't no issue? Bro, I won against a truck. What? How does that equate to what you're saying? I don't even look like that at all. What are you talking about? See, it's not even shallowness. It's assumptions that they know aren't there. You know, that's some craziness. That's insanity. You know what I mean? So it's like you just got folks that they trying to lean off, you know, the establishments in society. They're trying to lean off of talking in a way that doesn't exist, and they think that's going to work for them. Not anymore. Not anymore. No. I've been had a voice. It ain't about just having a voice. I got real political power. Okay? Real political power. I'm winning. Good luck. Good luck, bro. I'm just saying, the public, what's your opinion? You can't connect the dots here? Okay, I had lawyers come for me. I had DAs come for me. Corrupt judges come for me. Corrupt officials come for me. I got targeted by all these folks. They're all jealous. Then they try to rewrite history and say things are happened or happened that didn't happen while they doing a bunch of illegal stuff. What are you talking about? Like, bro, are you serious? Like, you're not making any sense at all. So you can't piece the puzzle together, the public. If I got actual fake wannabe police academy washout fake guards, COs that work at Carrizales, and they walking up and approaching me and then feed me a line of nonsense. This is not the worst time to do that. Like, that's the worst move you could make. See, folks need to get some self-awareness. You said you have the channel. Clearly you don't, or you just never paid attention in English class, because you would realize that this dude here is filing a federal lawsuit. I'm filing lawsuits on both departments down here, and there's going to be a lot of folks that lose their job and go to prison. So you're a CO, and you took time, and I remember what you look like. I don't know your name, but I remember what you look like. And you took time out your day to basically say and talk and put yourself in a compromised position, all of your own doing, to show that you may be corrupt. What's to put it past? The Red Triangles have talked to everybody. They contact everyone. These are illegal stalkers, actual Karens that are guilty of so many crimes. I have voicemails to prove it, that they have to go to prison for. It's an illegal crime, what they said to me. Everything, their whole plan, I have proof of everything. And you're a CO, and you're talking and repeating the same things they are, asking me weird invasive questions and stuff. Like, where does that came out of left field? Like, I thought you was approaching me on some fan stuff. That's what you said. See, they be acting one way, but then it's another agenda. But then they think they're tricking someone. I'm not a guy who can be tricked. I'm a guy who's letting you do it to yourself, and you're giving me all the evidence I need against you in court to win. Like, I'm telling you, there may be thousands of folks losing their job and going to prison, like federal penitentiary time. Okay, because this conspiracy, it's half the courthouse here. All of them were involved. What do you mean? And I'm talking about actual facts. I'm talking about places, buildings could have camera footage of things they did towards me. Sam was acting like he was drunk. He reached down, he took his hand and went like that, right? But like, you know, that right there, that's a crime. You see what I'm saying? And he did it on purpose. He was acting like he was drunker than he was. Anything, what was that? Because Gus told him, well, try to antagonize him. Bro, I'm patient as hell. I'm not someone who can be antagonized. Who plays like that? What kind of game are you playing? What is that? That's maniacal. Just goes to show, don't ever tell me that the Cameron County Courthouse serves justice, or that any of these forces or departments serve justice. Bro, they literally took all my vehicles and then complained when I tried to get them back what belongs to me. They took my Porsche for a joyride and left a Subway sandwich in it. You cannot be serious. And, oh yeah, and they took everything out of it. All my keys to my cars, my titles, my all my clothes. I had a brand new jacket from the McAllen Mall and all that. Like, come on, bro. Like, y'all as poor people, and you're desperate, and you committed so many crimes, and you think because there hasn't been a lawsuit filed right away or within the last years that it's never going to happen. Oh, there's a lawsuit going to be filed. We're taking our sweet time. I'm in no rush. And I don't think there's no statute on none of it, but if there is, it wouldn't matter because I'm getting justice regardless. I already won in divine court. That's what matters. God is bringing judgment, and there's arrest about to be made. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I mean, here's what it is. I stood up by myself against everyone. Everyone was coming for me. Didn't matter who it was. And I'm willing to go as far as to say and guess that they all got a piece of the pie from Carly Fiorina. And the rest of the money from the trust and the estate or whatever that's owed to me, my inheritance, she stole and y'all stole, allegedly, but we know y'all did, right? I'm willing to say that the rest of it, I think she buried the money because it came out in a reading. So where did she put it at? You understand? Either way, there has to be receipts presented for that. Like, I'm pretty sure that they can launch a full investigation into my trust. It's my trust, right? Because she finagled her way into being the trustee because my grandfather, right, was suffering from Alzheimer's, so he would forget who you were and stuff. So she took advantage of somebody going through issues. Sound familiar? That's the same thing all the red triangles do. They try to go after people who have problems like that. Come on, bro. Y'all is weak, bro. Y'all ain't fooling nobody, bruh. Keep telling on yourself, bruh. Feel me? Folks, it's funny, man. You're not seeming to get it. Walking up and talking to me is about the worst mistake you ever made. Ever. You feel me? That's why I'm just looking at you like, you're not too bright, are you? I don't care who you is. You're all a part of this. All of you. This is the thing, you know, in the Batman movie, what does he say? He says, it's bigger than you could ever imagine. It's the entire system. You know what I mean? That's the thing people ain't getting. This trickles down into other states and cities. Okay? Now use your mind and connect the dots. Okay? That's how smart Batman is. So we know how cartel moves, right? Cartel pays people off. Same thing the red triangles do. Why would you think that they're not connected if TJ and those folks, the one that I backed down at the bar in Guadalupe and screamed on right there in the bar, and put him in his place and told him, I'm a man, I own a mansion. I don't care about nothing you talk about. If he was claiming cartel affiliation, right? I'm gonna connect all the dots for you. What do you think this is all coming from? The cartel is scared of me. I think all these folks possibly have affiliations with the cartel, and I'm going to go as far again to say I think all the corrupt officials are bribed and paid off by the cartel. Is that not a reality that we all know exists, especially here in Brownsville and right next to Mexico? Like, see, the cartel, they fancy themselves as powerful, but it's just a bunch of peon regular civilians like that Cameron dude who lost both jobs and got ran out the neighborhood and tried to whine and it didn't work because I followed the rules. See, I know how to handle things and get at people the right way and still win legally. I know how to follow the rules, right? And still prove my point. Still, not back down and have everybody shook and terrified. That's the facts. Folks don't get, I'm a genius. They can't move on me. They've been looking and itching for a way to move on me. And it was all about paying folks off. They were bribing everybody to try to get at me, right? Because they wanted the boss. This is the same thing that the feds do. This is a nationwide, worldwide conspiracy, what I've uncovered. I guarantee you that these people have connections in other countries. Come on, bro. You think judges and DAs who are corrupt aren't connected to millions of people? Come on, man. You think that they're really not? I mean, we talk about the drug trade and all these things like it's a foreign thing, like it's not. Do you really believe that all these fools in politics, that that's not what they're spending their Saturday nights doing? Think about it. We have the lawyers in the courtroom down here. They were going out getting lit at the bars, drinking as much as they could. Y'all better wake up, man. Y'all better wake up, bro. This is about the fact that they're all doing illegal drug trafficking, right? All of that. And it goes into other forms of trafficking, the ones I'm trying to stop, all of it. Y'all better wake up, bro. Real talk. That's all I got to say. Y'all better wake up. Y'all are lost. I don't know what y'all think this is or what you thought this was. This is Batman you talking to, bro. Oh, I'm on it. I'm on the case. I'm figuring it all out. World's greatest detective, homeboy. I don't play no games over here. Feel that, home slash? Hold up. Let me read her messages. So yeah, I don't know. For me personally, I've never seen anything like it. You know, I never thought I would see anything like it. Like, yeah, no, all these fools are corrupt. Like I said, Deuce King corrupt, TJ's corrupt, all them bars on 6th Street corrupt. They all committing embezzlement, stealing money. That David dude that works at Shakespeare's, the manager, he's corrupt, right? And a meth head. Right? Yeah, all y'all's secrets are coming out, brother. This is what I do, okay? And you license me to do what I do. I don't snitch. I don't run and tell nobody. I just bring the facts and stand on it up to you right in front of your face. I'm not supposed to talk about it. Like what? Why would I not talk about what you doing and who you are, bro? You the one showing me. You the one who's slow enough to do that with someone you trying to mess over. Like you like TJ today. TJ was like a deer caught in the headlights. That boy said, "Oh well, why are you talking to me? Cause I'm coming back. Cause I am vengeance." That's why. Because I told you, right? I told you who I am, and you want to really play. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. And just like I said, we all know what it is. It don't got to be spelled out for you, little homie. You're nobody on 6th Street. Leave. Real talk. I already know you gonna leave. He gonna run. He gonna have to leave Austin. Hmm. Yeah. Watch. Hmm. He gonna have to leave Austin. Hmm. Pick up your bags. Get your suitcase together. You gonna have to go somewhere else, homeboy. Real talk. Yeah. What do you think, bro? I'll run the streets, bro. Streets is mine. What do you think? This a game? You think we playing? Oh, okay. So a man who's been through all this, bro, and dealt with all these different people, individuals, all the corruption and everything, right? You think that I'm gonna back down, or you think that I don't know what I'm doing? You know what I mean? You think that I don't know exactly what I'm doing? I know exactly what I'm doing. That's the thing people don't get. So, like I said, end of the day, I mean, yeah, I just love it, man. He was shook. Honey, I talked to him today. Yeah, he's like, "Oh, why are you talking to me? Because I'm reminding you of your karma. I'm reminding you that I'm coming back. See, Batman's the gift that keeps on giving. I always come back. I always win, right? Always. So you don't get, I do this for a living, brother. Batman always gets his man. Real talk. And these people, they think that citizen arrests are not possible. They actually are. They're an applicable law within our Constitution for a reason. Yes. Oh, I have power to definitely make civilian arrests. Yes, I do. I don't know what you're thinking. I don't know who you think you are. And I can even go get licensing and turn this into an LLC and a company and make sure that I have full authority to operate like a security agency where I can at least do what I need to do, right? You think that I can't go get the degrees and certificates in 5 seconds with the money Christina and I are looking at where I can actually apprehend criminals? Yes, I can. You're out your mind. These folks is funny. See, they don't know how to do anything yourself. This is America. You come to America, you build a business yourself, you learn how to run a corporation, right? And you'll be able to do whatever you want. That's the reality. You don't have to have the government represent you. You don't have to have a license or certification. No, you don't. Y'all are silly, man. The Batman is an outlaw. You understand? When we get this money, Batman's going to be an outlaw with degrees and licenses and certifications and all that. See, it's kind of like security. See, all y'all hustle backwards. Like y'all be getting these clearances so that you can, do whatever you're going to do. Right. And I stay away from all of that. I don't want none of that. Like I said, Batman is just nothing but hands and being a real man. And that's the thing. Y'all will be holding your own freedom in your own hands. I'm dropping jewels today, coach. Y'all better catch up. I repeat, y'all will hold your own freedom in your own hands. It's the same thing all these wannabe fake thugs and fake criminals do because they're scared. If you have to do that, you're scared. Feel me? I think it's hilarious. I just think it's funny how much I own you. Oh, I told TJ that today too. I own you. Oh, I do. Well, what do you mean? I mean, I own you. I mean, stay mad, right? Don't worry. Be patient. You know what I mean? Because karma's coming. That I can guarantee you. You feel me? And he's already living his karma. You can hear it in his voice. They ain't winning. They struggle. And like I said, y'all stuck out there and don't even have resources or nothing, right? And you sitting there and you got to watch me win. The guy just gave me a thumbs up, like the whole family there. That was cool. You think people don't listen to me? You think people ain't hearing what's going on and the fact that I'm not only standing up to all of you, but I'm exposing all of you? You think it's not a big deal? Oh, it's a huge deal because I actually went through the real walk. I had to struggle this entire time. These people tried to lock me up over and over, set me up every day. These folks was doing all sorts of illegal activity, everything they could think of, and they couldn't stop you, boy, because of God. Because I got God in me and God with me. That's the truth. So it is what it is, man. Like I said, I just think it's hilarious. Today has been a great day because we're getting the best of them. Here, hold up real quick. Uh, but yeah, like I said, I mean, uh, I don't know, man. It's just the truth is coming out. The truth will rise, and this is what I told people. They can't cover it up. They have no answer for your boy, and yeah, they don't get the Batman is a lot bigger than just stopping crime. We already did that. We already lowered crime rates. Every part of everything that all these people are supposed to do if they do their job. The job of agencies is to do all these things, and I'm not any of that. I'm just a sole independent person. I'm a sovereign citizen. I'm sovereign and I'm an outlaw, right? And by myself, one civilian, one man was able to accomplish more than every agency within not only this Brownsville, not only this state, but this entire country. That's a fact. And I have the receipts to prove it. That's the difference. Is like when you actually get up and you do something for real, if you become more than just a man, if you become an ideal and they can't stop you, then you become something else entirely, which is legend, Mr. Wayne. See, folks don't get it. These folks, they don't seem to get that every step that you take, every step you take, every move you make, Batman's watching you. Not just that, but the fact is, every step they take is just their karma. That's the truth. Every step they take, they're doing it to themselves. They are who created their own karma, their own undoing. They're all self-destructive. They're doing it to themselves. That's why I laugh at you fools, because you want to sit here and say things and type things hiding, but I own you. I have you in a pattern of behavior that you just continue the same cycle, which is not helping you and making y'all's situations worse and making mine better. The more jealous you are, the more I get paid. The more you come for my blessings, the more God blesses me more. Yeah, he was shook. I told you the Batman comes back. Oh, I'm gonna be in Austin too, homeboy. Just like I told you. I don't know what you mean, bro. And Batman operates at night and everything, and you have no idea where I could be. You have no idea. Nobody, none of you. You have no idea where I might pop out at, where I might be. You don't know what I'm doing, what I'm thinking. You don't know my thoughts. Well, you don't know nothing. I love it, bro. I got all the power, man. I'm gonna take advantage of it too. Y'all love to take advantage of your power, right? I ain't got to take advantage of mine. God just gives me power and I utilize it. But y'all full is funny. Feel me? But like I said, keep doing what you do. We're going to keep doing what we do. And we're going to win. And that's about it. We stay winning every day, man. Like I said, I got to try to make these videos. We got to try to see how far we can get today. And that's it, man. So I'll be back in a minute. Let me see if I can do some more.